Título: Ciclo de entrenamiento de primer grado. Reflexionar. En la parte inferior derecha aparece el logotipo de Count, Play, Explore con las palabras Count, Play, Explore for Early Education. Contar, jugar y explorar para la educación temprana. Dos adultos, Jonathan e Ismael, se sientan uno junto al otro en una mesa. Delante de Jonathan hay una hoja de papel. Delante de Ismael hay un cuaderno. Entre Jonathan e Ismael hay un papel rectangular con líneas negras que lo dividen en 4 cuadrantes. El cuadrante superior izquierdo contiene el contorno de un rectángulo. El cuadrante superior derecho contiene el contorno de un triángulo equilátero. El cuadrante inferior izquierdo contiene el contorno de un triángulo rectángulo. Y en el cuadrante inferior derecho contiene un triángulo isósceles sombreado de blanco.
All right, Ismael, what did you think of all that?
That was really exciting. I really liked how students were engaged and they were collaborating together. I think it was a really amazing lesson.
It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of moving parts in that one, so I wasn't quite sure how it would go. So I'm happy to hear that. Let's talk about what you observed, what you heard during that time.
Something that caught my interest was just you allowing students the flexibility to come up and point to it. There was that freedom to move around, wiggle, and just explain. And it was really interesting to see the students just focus on what can they visually see, They mentioned a lot okay, that one's a different color.
Ismael señala el cuadrante inferior derecho contiene un triángulo isósceles sombreado de blanco.
And then diving into oh, well, that's not the same shape. So it was really interesting to see what they were focusing on.
Gotcha. Yeah, that gives multiple entry points, right? So if a student is more focused on the color or the shape or the orientation, it doesn't matter, right? As long as they can defend it. Okay, then what did you think about that sorting activity and all these cards?
Jonathan toma una pila de tarjetas amarillas, cada una con una forma diferente, y las coloca sobre la mesa, boca arriba.
I thought that was really fun, just seeing them be able to do that by themselves and just being able to walk around and just hear why, some of them were able to classify it if they were shaded or not.
Video de primer plano de las cartas y de la mano de Ismael que apunta a diferentes formas.
If they were opened or closed, and then also they were okay, well, this one has 4 sides or these 2 are round. So it was really interesting to hear how each group classified it differently.
Yeah.
They were not all the same.
Yeah. And when I've done this one other time beforehand, and it was interesting because the students in general put them into multiple groups, whereas in this class, they really want to put them in 2 groups, which surprised me. I didn't anticipate that. So it was interesting to hear them do that. And I ended up having 2 or 3 of the groups that I talked to, of the pairs, were well, I have this group and I have this group, and these just kind of don't belong.
Yeah.
I was all right,
yes.
We can do that. But the term open came up with every group I talked to.
Jonathan señala una tarjeta con un contorno de triángulo que no cierra.
Kudos to you. They remembered that.
Créditos. Un agradecimiento especial a los niños, las familias y el personal de Kepler Neighborhood School. Sin su ayuda, estos videos no hubieran sido posibles. En la parte inferior derecha aparece el logotipo de Count, Play, Explore, con las palabras Count, Play, Explore for Early Education. Contar, jugar y explorar para la educación temprana.